and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a nail video which is in dire need. This is actually broken down right down to this point. As you can see, I think you can see it's like lifting and it's actually causing a lot of pain. These nails I just cut off because they were so long, like they're like back level long. These were all my natural nails. They're starting to hurt like every time they'd bend or anything. These two are not, but the rest of these are all my natural nails and they were just getting way too long, way too painful. So I really desperately need to fix this shit because look at these cannot be my Christmas nails. They are awful. I'm gonna start by cutting them down and filing off the polish. These are the gel tips that we're going to be using today. Sorry that you can see the ring light reflected, but it's literally like right above. They're quite long, almond. I like them because they've already got that little bit etched. So look at the state of my nails. They're an absolute disgrace, honestly. I'm going to size them up now and then start the application. I'm going to go in now and prime all of the nail tips with primer. Don't know whether to use the false nails for this nail and these two because these are actually fake. These are like not my natural nails. Like you can see that my natural nail ends here and then this is like a tip. But I also want them to be exactly the same length and everything, so we'll see. I'm gonna go in now with dehydrator and then just a little bit of primer to prime my nails. You're gonna want to use a lot of dehydrator and not a lot of primer. Your hands naturally produce oils throughout the day, your hands and your skin and your nails, and that is perfectly healthy and natural. However, if these oils are still on your nails when you pop on the Gel X, that can make them pop off. If there's any sort of oil under that will act as almost like a lubricant and will make the Gel X pop off. So make sure you go in with a lot of dehydrator, just a teeny bit of primer though. If you use too much primer, honestly, your nails can pop off. A lot of stuff makes your nails pop off. I go in with the Beetles nail glue. I have my gooseneck lamp plugged in, but that is just off camera so you can't see that. I go in with a thin layer all over all of the nail, then just glob off a little bit more around the bottom so that the apex has got enough glue in it. Turning on that lamp now, make sure it's straight, leave a little gap between the nail and where your nail tip is, and then slowly press it down and then put it under the lamp to flash cure. I'm going to hold this under for 10 to 15 seconds so that it is flash cured. Do all of my nails and then you're going to cure in the big UV lamp because flash curing is not enough. Your nail will not be properly cured if you just flash cure. So all of the Gel X tips are on now and I did decide to just do them because I want them to be all the same length. So this one is a little bit squinty. It was the first one I put on, but I'm going to be able to file that, so that'll be fine. The rest of them are absolutely fine. Now I'm going to go in with a file along that line where the Gel X tip starts and my natural nail ends. And I'm just going to file that basically. And if you file that, make sure it's light so that you're not hurting your actual nail. You can do this with a nail drill, but I think it's actually easier to just go in with a file. You just sort of go over that line and then eventually it becomes sort of seamless. This makes your nails last so much longer. I think you can see what I mean. You can't really see the line where the tip ends and my natural nail starts. That's what I'm going to do with all the nails. This is why you need to be so careful when you are filing, but I have actually cut one of my nails. But you can see that you can't really see now where the false nails start and where my natural nail ends. Also, that is dry blood now, that is not bleeding anymore, so it's fine. So I'm now just going to file down, like if there's any gel peeking out around the sides at all, and there probably is, although I think that's just skin. I'm trying to find some, but like I'm sure that there's just like a little bit of gel peeking out. I'm going to file it so that it's all seamless, and also just round them off a little bit because they're actually quite sharp right now. That's the next thing we're going to do, is perfect the shape. Okay, so this is how all of my nails are looking now. They're all looking rounded and softer, and they don't like hurt if I touch them like on my skin anymore. So now I'm going to go in again with my drill, and I'm going to go on about a speed 6 so it's not too intense. And I'm basically just going to remove the shine from the tips because this makes nail polishes last way longer and just look more seamless. I've changed my mind. I'm going to take it up to about a speed 10. Also just going to lightly go over that line again where the gel X tip meets my natural nail, but be super careful because you will cut your cuticles if you touch your skin. Please don't. Be so careful if you do this. I'm trying to get it in the ring light so you can see. This is sort of like my nail inspo. Gonna go in right now with a base coat. I'm using the Beatles one that I always use. Gonna go in now with my base colour, which is this sort of pinky colour. I really need to clean my nail polishes. I keep them so gross, and it's gross, but I can never be bothered. I really hope that this pink is like dark enough to cover everything because it's sort of uneven right now. Also have hairs everywhere, and they always want to go in my nails and sabotage, and I don't want them to do that. You can still kind of see the lines. I'm going to go in with this paler pink with one coat of this as well. Gonna first just go in on my ring finger and just paint the whole thing this colour. I shouldn't have actually done that base. I really don't know why I did. I think I just sort of went on autopilot. For this nail, I'm going to sort of outline a French tip without filling it in. Don't really know how else to explain it. I say that every single nail video, but it's literally just doing a very thin line at the very outside of the tip, and then another one where the tip would go down to, connecting the two and not filling them in. I really love the way that this nail turned out, so I repeated the exact same design on my thumbnail. For my pointer finger, I started by just doing a regular French tip, still using that red glitter colour. Doing the same design on my pinky finger. I'm gonna start like a snowflake design now. I've just realised that there's like little bits of pink on like blue in my white. I don't have a clue why actually. I saw someone on Instagram do this. I really hope that it looks okay. But I have a tendency to like mess stuff up when I try it, and like other people's look good. We will see. So it's looking okay so far. Now just taking like a thin nail art brush and just sort of connecting the dots. I mean, it looks okay. It's definitely a cross shape. My hand is like shaking. I'm really trying not to because that's what's gonna fully just mess this up. I'm gonna like pull this hair and set my hand on this so that I don't mess it up. I don't know, I feel like it's helped a little bit. It still looks a bit of a mess, but it's what we're working with and it's what we're gonna go with. I think you can tell it's meant to be a snowflake. I'm gonna now attempt to do another snowflake on my nail and I'm kind of nervous, but we'll see. Because that one didn't go perfectly, I'm gonna try and like change tactic. I'm gonna use a smaller dot for one thing because I think this one is just too big. I've also seen another way that people have been doing snowflakes. Again, I'm gonna rest my hand on here because I'm nervous to mess this up. It looks how it's meant to so far, surprisingly. I just realised there's only 7 dots. It's meant to be 8. I messed it up. And now I'm just gonna sort of connect them to try and make this look like a snowflake because so far it does not. Now I need to sort of try and fix this. Add in the extra point for one thing. Like, I don't know, it looks like a snowflake. I'm gonna go and tidy it up a little bit and then cure. I'm gonna go in with top coat. I'm pretty happy with how this hand's turned out. I'm actually gonna have to take my glove off to even get the lid off because I can't do it. Use top coat and then start the exact same thing, or at least a similar thing, on my other hand, except I am right-handed, so doing my left hand is okay, but then doing my right hand I struggle. So I'm gonna do my best with the other hand and we'll just see how it turns out.
Doesn't look good. Shouldn't get in our way, and it goes against everything we stand for.
I'm gonna use rubbing alcohol now to remove that sticky coat. Let's start the second set, which probably will not look as good as this.
And try to strike again anytime. His confidence builds with every attack. So does that justify taking the law in your own hands? So he was able to use his house and no one was the wiser.
Actually, I was referring to Finnegan's wife.
Going in again with rubbing alcohol, but the nail's done. I actually forgot to record the snowflake on this finger, so I'm really sorry about that. But you saw it on the other one. You saw me do it for the first hand. I think that they look okay, actually. I'm about to use cuticle oil, but overall they're very festive, they're very Christmassy. And I did do the thumbs different. I was going to do a couple of the others different, but that didn't wind up happening. But I think that they look really cute. House proper photo bombing.
That is a bit.
So this is how the nails turned out. I absolutely love them. They're just so cute and festive, and I really hope you like them too. If you have any recommendations or tips or products that you want me to try, just drop a comment and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Happy Vlogmas! Like and comment. I love you. Bye!